much for coming back for this session of the Inspiration Economy Lab. Now we're gonna cover in this class about what is would happen if we don't do the Inspiration Lab. Actually, not doing Inspiration Labs or live labs or socio-economic development labs, it means that it will have less inclusion due to, for example, challenges that will gonna come up of extremism or racism, but also it will increase the type of mindset that is controlled by scarcity instead of controlled by abundance. Actually, we'll have also more psychological feeling about scarcity mindset that is would have from any region, and also we will have risk of reaching inspiration influence after a long time. So even there is inspiration in the community, it will take a long time. The matrix of the Inspiration Lab approach, it is based on inspiration intention. So that you are having an intention, and you are having different specialities who look at the problem from different perspectives. This will help again that we come up with solutions that is actually or opportunities that can help us to tackle the problem from different perspectives. The more we again solve a problem, we are going to move from a problem that is made us like death to people that feel that they have the mastery in solving problems, or again they can create legacy. The more we go into the level of solving problems, we can create actually better visualization for our achievement and our purpose of life. And this is the purpose we mention here about the issue of death. Because if we are living with problems and we can't face the problems, it's as if we are dead. And this is what makes us believe that Inspiration Lab will build our maturity matrix in solving problems and in dealing with problems. The more we are able to see the big picture of our capacity and how we can build a capacity for any community, the more we are away from level 0, and the more we go towards level 5. So it will be a maturity which is what is happening from me instead of what is happening to me. Or the more we believe, I believe, and I will live, and whatever I realize, and here the more I will be sharper in our dreams, or my dream, or community dream, depends on the group working on the Inspiration Lab, and the ability to see the big picture, and of course it will help us to go away from again the 0 level, whereas we stay status quo, as if we create a blame culture. We have done many projects and Inspiration Labs around the world, from Bosnia to Morocco to different countries in the world, and this is through people. And so our success in Inspiration Labs and developing the models all through the people who have helped us to reach this stage. Now, we believe that Inspiration Lab is part of Inspiration Projects, Inspiration Education, Inspiration Economy Recognition Program, best practices that it will help us to also link with partners like the universities, the research centers, the publishers, the libraries, the NGOs, and the MBOs, which is the non-profit organization, the government, the SMEs. And also, of course, it will require that we have some key resources like knowledge, ability to observe and analyze, which we need to build through, again, learning by doing in our academic programs. And of course, we will have stakeholders like the government, non-government agencies, mediators, social entrepreneurs, and beneficiaries who will be sponsoring such events, because without it, we can't reach, again, a successful Inspiration Lab. So Inspiration Lab, it is linked to design thinking in different way. Inspiration Lab actually different from design thinking because we start with capturing opportunities. So we have a resilience in observing and discovering. And we build also the resilience in absorbing through the team. So we understand the challenges. And then we build resilience in development. We work on developing the model based on the challenges that we observe. And then we start to reflect and celebrate inspiration, through youth and through creating inspiration economy. And this will help us to get what we call resilient and sustaining and generalized outcomes that can be generalized to the community. At the same time, when we see the design thinking, it is based on emphasis of empathy, human centeredness. So it is based on human, and this is what we focus on. So we are related also to design thinking in different way, because we focus only on a human and most of our, all of our actually inspiration labs. And of course, we create prototypes. So there is a similarity. We encourage multidisciplinary collaboration and creative thinking, of course. This is the basis of this. And we use it in different fields, of course, uh, including product design and so on. But we are not focused on product design. Design thinking more of product design, service design. They focus on the design of the service. We focus on bringing opportunities out of complex problems. The difference between design thinking and inspiration lab, there are key characteristics of design thinking that is we are similar to, and we differ with them from different things. For example, we build on empathy, but empathy is part of the journey. It's not the start of the journey. So we understand the needs of and the experiences of the others, but we don't make it part of the solution in the beginning. We make it part of the solution in the end. The other thing, the iterative process, which is involving repeated cycles of defining the problem and ideating and prototyping and testing. Again, it is not the same way here, because we redefine actually the opportunities within the problem rather than the problem itself. The multidisciplinary collaboration, we are very similar actually. We bring multidisciplinary teams. The idea is that they bring different opportunities rather than different perspectives to problem solving. They bring different opportunities. And then, of course, we have the aim to generate novel and inventive solutions by thinking beyond the traditional boundaries. Now, we also focus on, bringing solution that is user-centered, but it's not, again, part of our journey. We are focused on bringing solutions that help the community to develop rather than people or companies or organizations. The mindset emphasizes a growth mindset, embracing failure. So embracing failure, for example, as opportunities is part of our, but what we do, we focus on creating the new mindset rather than having the suitable mindset. So the purpose of the inspiration labs and difference of design thinking is that the outcome of the lab would create a new mindset. So inspiration labs is more of a testing environment for a new, again, way of thinking that bring a new way of ideas or new ideas, a new product, new services. And these tested through, again, collaborative users and stakeholders. And the lab would provide a platform for experimentation and co-creation, and often involving the communities and end users in the inspiration process. The key characteristics of the Inspiration Lab is that we do real-world testing. It is a live lab. It is in the field. So we have to get involved with the field. Again, we engage the end users, the communities, the stakeholders. We, again, encourage iterative cycles of testing. So we do, testing after testing. So we create better learning on that. And we focus on the learning process more than the testing outcome. And then, of course, we understand the context of specific challenges of the target environment to develop relevant solutions. This will create or promote collaboration between researchers, innovators, users, local communities, and create meaningful outcomes. And the aim, of course, to achieve tangible and practical outcomes that address the real world problems and needs. The key difference, again, here is that we focus on innovation and problem solving, but from different perspectives. Design thinking, it is a methodology. It is a process of creative problem solving, whereas Inspiration Lab are physical and virtual spaces where new solutions are developed, tested, and redefined in real-world setting. So it is not, again, to bring a new product or prototype. No, the purpose is that to solve a solution, to create a model that can be, again, brought to life and create a change, actually, and the legacy. So design thinking can be a component of the innovation process within Inspiration Lab, helping to structure the ideation and prototype stages. This is an example of, again, where both Inspiration Lab and design thinking work together on that. So we have an open area where we start to, again, explore the problem and define the problem. Then we explore the problem in detail, okay, by learning by doing. And then we start to close the problem or the opportunities within the problem and take another, again, type of perspective or another type of, let's say, field testing to bring new opportunities. And then we link the opportunities together. And this is what Inspiration Lab does. So here, for example, relevant to design thinking, Inspiration Lab would take from it, for example, the design space exploration. We'll go through critical function. Okay. We'll not hurry up in doing the prototype in the beginning or the prototype here. And then what we'll do, we'll start to use it as it will end here, because it will start to in the diverging part. Okay, because it will start to help us to develop new opportunities. This will help us to, again, go through model of thinking, similar to design thinking, the divergence, then convergence, then convergence, then convergence, then we bring the outcome that is we are targeting. So it is more of 8 steps: inspiration, simplification, construction set, design specification, levels, testing, sequence, and presentation. Similar to design thinking, so we go through diverging and converging, but in the end of the day, we take longer time than the design thinking, because we again, as I said, we do a lot more of divergence at the beginning. We open the the possibilities, the opportunities more, because again, our solutions is based not on our outcome, not based on solutions, but based on opportunities that are discovered. While in design thinking, it is based on finding solution. The gradual transformation of Inspiration Lab, it will increase, again, the recognition and appreciation of opportunities. It will increase the willingness to seize opportunities. Will bring more exploitation of opportunities. And this will help us to bring better applied lab and better connectivity in the long run. I think I will stop here. and continue with you in the next session. Thank you very much.